we are cutting across to these latest pictures coming in from Karnataka, where Amit Shah is holding a roadshow for the BJP in Hassan. This as a detailed plan has been chalked out by the BJP when it comes to intense campaigning in the poll-bound state of Karnataka, where BJP leaders Amit Shah, JP Nadda are holding back-to-back roadshows in southern Karnataka. In the latest round of electioneering in the poll-bound state, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who is now taking out this roadshow in Hassan. He arrived in Bengaluru on Sunday night, and according to the itinerary, Amit Shah will also be flying, he is now leading this roadshow in Hassan. There you see those pictures of the grand reception for Amit Shah as he is holding this roadshow. Party cadres joining in huge numbers as the BJP is a part of intense campaigning in the poll-bound state, where the elections are set to be held on the 10th of May. For the moment, cutting across to my colleague Prajwal, who's joining us from the ground to give us more details of what exactly is happening there. Over to you, Prajwal.
Suesha, now we get to understand that after the roadshow in the old Mysore region of the Blueprint Assembly constituency in Chamarajanagar district, we get to understand now that he's reached the Hassan district, where he's campaigning at the Sakleshpur Assembly constituency as well. And once he's going ahead and contesting here, the BJP has made it quite clear that they want to go on and make inroads mainly in those areas which is basically being dominated by the JDS as well. And therefore now you see a massive roadshow which is being conducted in one of the prominent streets in Hassan, in Sakleshpur Assembly constituency as well. And out of the 7 Assembly constituency, we see that one of the constituency has a sitting BJP MLA in the form of Pritam Gowda in Hassan itself. But apart from which, all the other 6 districts, which also includes Hole-Narsipura, Sakleshpur, Arkalgod, Arsikere, all of this belongs to the JDS as well, because they have sitting MLAs of the JDS party. But this time around, the BJP feels that they can go on and make inroads, mainly because of the fact that there have been a few turncoats as well. Turncoats in the form of former JDS MLA from Arsikere, Shivlinge Gowda, shifting his loyalty towards the Congress in the district has proven to be quite a clincher for them. And the BJP is mainly banking on the Vokkaligas, especially in the Vokkaligas, the subset of Data Vokkaligas, from which Pritam Gowda hails from this particular community as well. So we see that along with the BJP candidate from the constituency, we are also seeing Pritam Gowda accompanying the Union Home Minister Amit Shah as well. And Amit Shah made it very clear, stating that out of the 57 seats in the old Mysore region, this time around it will be mission 35 for them, meaning to say that a minimum of 35 seats in itself will come in from this region, because the BJP has predominantly been strong in the Belagavi region, the Kittur Karnataka, the Hyderabad Karnataka and Kalyana Karnataka. But down south, this has turned out to be quite a problem and a headache for them, where there is maximum number of seats as well. So this massive roadshow, which you are seeing there on the screens, clearly goes ahead and shows the fact that because of the booth level abhiyan, as well as the massive convention and the Vijay Sankalpa Yatra, which was held recently, will definitely go ahead and boost the BJP's prospects in the old Mysore region, not only in Chamarajanagar, Mysore, Maddur, Chanpatna and Ramnagara, but we are also seeing in Hassan, Hole-Narsipura, Sakleshpura, Arkalgod and Arsikere as well too. And this could definitely turn out to be a huge change in the BJP as well. And in the old Mysore region, out of the 74 seats that the BJP have fielded new candidates from, we are seeing that in the old Mysore region itself, there are 19 assembly constituencies where new faces are being fielded from. So therefore, the BJP definitely has the hope that they have the edge over here, and they can definitely go on and turn the tide in their favor.
Prajwal, continue talking to us as we get those pictures from Hassan, where Amit Shah is holding this roadshow because when it comes to the BJP strategy as far as campaigning in any assembly polls is concerned, we see how the star campaigners have been fielded. And even as a part of this plan, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP National President JP Nadda, who are to hold a round of roadshows in southern Karnataka.
Now the BJP's blueprint is quite clear as well, because now they are making sure that for every 10 assembly constituency, they will have one rally, they will have one roadshow, and then they will have one booth reach out as well. Because this is the part of the huge, the huge mega carpet showdown for the BJP as well, where the Union Home Minister Shobha Karandlaje too had stated out that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also be there in the state of Karnataka, and he will widely be touring the South Karnataka region as well, which is the old Mysore too, and they have also got a schedule of UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath as well, who's already given 4 days of his time to campaign, 2 days in the old Mysore region and 1 day in Kittur Karnataka region, and in the next he will also be going ahead and he will be campaigning in Kittur Karnataka as well. So all said and done, this is something which is very important for them, and we are not only having these 40 star campaigners, but all in all we'll be having 98 BJP leaders from the central who will be campaigning for the BJP in the state of Karnataka too, and all of them will be holding simultaneous campaigns as well. And one of the most important aspect of the fact is over here is that the booth reach out Abhiyan, meaning to say that they will be going on a door-to-door campaign as well, which will also include senior leaders too, where they will be speaking to the common man, trying to understand what their problems has been and what are the problem areas which they can provide immediate solutions to, and they are also coming up with a manifesto detailing all these problems into one and trying to address the larger concern of the people, not only the civic problems as well, but also in terms of infrastructure too. They seem to go on and address it, and especially in South Karnataka, which is mainly banking on agriculture, we are seeing that the Jal Jeevan mission is being spread out to 68 lakh households, and there are beneficiaries of over 1 crore in Karnataka itself, out of which 43% of the beneficiaries are from the South Karnataka region too, and therefore water is definitely something which is very crucial for agriculture in Karnataka, and therefore now a large part of the population would definitely go on and depend on the water for the agricultural purposes as well. And various irrigation projects that is being highlighted to may it be the Mekedatu project, which is still yet to get a clearance, but we saw that the Upper Bhadra and the Upper Krishna project had got clearance in from the central government as well, and the DIPR which was submitted has gotten a green signal from the center. And in the long course of run, they believe that the farmers, mainly in South Karnataka, who have always been loyal to the JDS because of the JDS Supremo Devegowda and because of his schemes, now they plan to turn this shift around by bringing in Prime Minister Narendra Modi too. And on the 30th of April, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also be coming here, and it is similar to what JP Nadda is being doing today, tomorrow and day after tomorrow as well. That is the 24th, 25th and 26th. And today we are seeing that the Union Home Minister is largely focusing on the old Mysore region, but tomorrow he will be in Kalyana, Karnataka. He will be in assembly constituencies of Kalburgi, which is the home turf of the AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge, apart from which he will also be in Yadgir, and he will be conducting a massive roadshow of over 5 kilometers tomorrow. And now these visuals over here, especially in Sakleshpur, which is which is basically being dominated by the Vokkaligas, considered to be a bastion of the JDS, clearly goes on and proves the fact that somehow the BJP are going on and making inroads too, because out of the 57 assembly constituencies, 17 of the assembly constituencies have sitting BJP MLAs as well. But somewhere now the old guard in the party also believes that because of a lot of tinkering in the list which was released by the BJP, out of the 224 assembly constituencies, 74 new faces, will they be prominently able to make a dent with the JDS? With the JDS, that is something which needs to be seen. So all said and done, we will have to wait for these developments to take place. But this is some huge response which the Saffron Party is especially getting in the old Mysore region, which has never been seen before, Sanika.
Yes, and just a recap for our viewers, Prajwal, like you were telling us, this is the roadshow of Union Home Minister Amit Shah in Gundlupet in the Mysore region. He has been campaigning in the Mysore region since morning. He visited the Chamundeshwari temple as well. He conducted one more roadshow before this, and as we witness this massive roadshow that Amit Shah is part of in the Mysore region, what is also interesting is that how this is the region which is considered to be the Congress and JDS stronghold as well. What is the BJP's strategy, Prajwal, as far as breaching this stronghold is concerned?
The BJP strategy has been very clear this time around, Sanika. It hinges on three important things. So one is basically the Jal Jeevan mission, which has reached out to all the farmers and the beneficiaries across Karnataka, especially in the old Mysore region. Second will be the main Vijay Sankalpa Yatra, which was already conducted, but now the booth level Abhiyan, which is going on, especially in the old Mysore region, which will be kick-started by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah itself across all the 224 assembly constituencies simultaneously tomorrow, and this will be kick-started at 9 a.m. in the morning. And thirdly, we are also looking at a form of the central as well as the state leadership of the BJP coming together, which is the double engine government coming together and highlighting the schemes which has been introduced by the state with the help of the central government and the central government's schemes in itself, so that they go ahead and create awareness about what is the sort of benefits that the voters in the assembly constituencies across Karnataka are receiving. Apart from that, the BJP has also identified a set of heroes, 5 heroes for one assembly constituency. So 224 assembly constituencies into 5 heroes. So roughly that translates to around 1,100 individuals who have been identified by the BJP, who have gone ahead and created a major impact in every walks of life as well, and in every aspects to may it be an entrepreneur, a farmer, an engineer, an agriculturist or a scientist from mainly hailing from rural regions as well. They will be felicitated too. And also now the BJP is trying to shift the focus of the people, of the voters, stating that if they are being benefited by the double engine government this time around only in 3.5 years of governance which was given, because initially for the first 18 months we saw that it was a coalition government of the Congress and the JDS, and the BJP states that there was no sort of development or ample work which was done in this period because there was no sort of cohesiveness or understanding of the state government with the central government. But after the BJP came to power in the state of Karnataka, and because of the double engine government, the state government has made sure that all these schemes reach out to the people's doorsteps as well, and they do not need to fear too, because they will definitely have the complete support from the center too. So this is the prerogative of the central of the central government along with the state government too, because even if you're looking at it, the way that the rallies are being distributed today, we are seeing that JP Nadda, the BJP national president, is addressing rallies mainly in the Bengaluru rural regions of Davangere, Chikballapur, Dodballapur, Devanahalli and Kolar as well. But on the other side, you're seeing the Union Home Minister who's gone to the old Mysore region, addressing rallies in Chamarajnagar, Gundlupet, Mysore, and now in Sakleshpura in Hassan district as well. So this clearly states that they're making sure that the responsibilities will lie on the central leaders, but it will be the state leaders who will take the ship forward as well, with the central leadership going ahead and administering it too. And after this, the Union Home Minister will also be heading to Hubballi as well, where he will be holding a meeting with the booth level Karyakartas too, because somewhere the BJP party strongly believes that the message from down, from the people, should reach to the central leadership too, so that they can understand in detail as to what are the problems that they have been facing too. And this is an all-important meeting which will take place in Hubballi between 7 to 9 p.m. as well, after which JP Nadda will also be reaching Hubballi, is what we get to understand, to have a meeting with the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, after which the Union Home Minister will stay in Hubballi for today, but he will be leaving for Kalyana, Karnataka, the Hyderabad Karnataka region tomorrow, where he will again be conducting 5 rallies and 2 roadshows too.
Yes, Prajwal, as you give us more information about the BJP's campaign, we're getting these latest pictures as well of the road show that is underway right now. sort of a wave of saffron there in Gundlupet in Chamarajanagar district of Karnataka, where Amit Shah is conducting his roadshow. Earlier, he also visited the Chamundeshwari temple in Mysore, and in fact, in this 224-seat assembly elections that we will witness on May 10th, and the results of which are going to be out on May 13th, the BJP is putting out its top guns. It's deploying its top leaders to campaign. We know that BJP chief JP Nadda will also be campaigning in Karnataka today. And in fact, Prajwal, for the next 20 days or so, Amit Shah, or Union Home Minister Amit Shah, would be sort of putting his focus in Karnataka, trying to ensure that the BJP gets a complete majority, because there is some sort of a talk of anti-incumbency among political analysts that the BJP is hoping to break and sort of reach out to the people and win over as many votes as possible, try to breach the bastions of the Congress and the JDS as well. BJP President JP Nadda is also on a 3-day visit to Karnataka from today. In fact, his campaign will be focusing in the Uttar Kannada district, Prajwal, is what we are getting to know. If you can also share details about the campaign of BJP President JP Nadda in Karnataka today.
Now, if we're looking at the campaign of JP Nadda, he's mainly going into those regions of the Bengaluru rural district as well, because we are seeing 9 assembly constituencies too. So they're largely concentrating on Kolar, Chikbalapur, Dodbalapur and Devnalli assembly constituency as well. And therefore today we are also seeing him moving to Hoskote too, and he is also going on and campaigning with the local leaders and the BJP candidates as well. Pilla Munishamappa from Devanalli, from Dodbalapur we are seeing Dheeraj Muniraju, and from Hoskote we are seeing the sitting Minister MTB Nagraj too, who will also be present. And today he's also made it a point that with all the candidates he will also be having a dinner which has been arranged at the house of BJP functionary A. Narayan Swamy too, after all these rallies too. And apart from which he will also be moving to Dakshina Kannada, because tomorrow he's resting for 1 day, but he will be back on the 26th of April as well, which is day after tomorrow, where he will be largely concentrating on places like Dakshina Kannada, mainly in the regions of Mangaluru City North as well, Mangaluru City Central and Puttur, and apart from which Udupi too, because we saw that out of the 7 assembly constituencies there, the BJP has brought in 3 fresh new faces too, and all the 3 of them are said to be common party karyakartas who have risen through the ranks, and now they are also contesting as MLAs. So somewhere the party also wants to go ahead and give a message to all the new candidates that no matter what, they have already believed in by naming them, but they will also make sure that they are with them through the campaign as well. So this is a much needed confidence booster for the BJP candidates, the new faces mainly ahead of the elections too, and the BJP national president himself being in person with them, and he will also be accompanied by top Lingayat leader B.S. Yediyurappa too. And meanwhile B.Y. Vijayendra, who has been tasked to go ahead and campaign for the BJP party after Amit Shah leaves from the old Mysore region in this particular region too. So JP Nadda is holding the key as well in coastal Karnataka as well, which is considered to be a BJP fort, but they do not want to take it for granted. So they are making sure that whatever seats that they have, they will go ahead and retain it this time around, but they will also additionally go on and make inroads into the JDS and the Congress's strongholds. And mainly if you are looking at the Congress stronghold, we see several top leaders from the Congress party as well, who have joined from the BJP in the form of former Deputy Chief Minister Lakshman Savadi and former Chief Minister of Karnataka Jagdish Shettar from the Hubli-Dharwad Central region, and all around it will hinge on the Lingayat vote factor too. And Lakshman Savadi as well, who will be contesting from Athani against Mahesh Kumtali from Chikkodi district. You can clearly go ahead and see that this will also be very important, because it seems to be a battle of prestige between Ramesh Jarkioli and Lakshmi Hebalkar as well. And Lakshmi Hebalkar made one thing very clear, stating that the Belagavi Congress unit is united together and they welcome Lakshman Savadi with open arms. elections. And therefore, this is also not only a battle between the BJP and the Congress, but this is also a prestige battle between the families of Jarkiholis and between the family of Hebalkar too, because Lakshmi Hebalkar sacrificed one of the seats which was meant for her relatives as well, because he was supposed to be contesting from the Hubballi Dharwad Central constituency, but she stated that the seat will go for Jagdish Shettar because he is also one of the tallest and prominent leaders from the Lingayat community as well. So there is more than just two parties coming together. There are also personal battles which will go ahead and determine the outcome of the entire elections in the state of Karnataka as to which national party can go ahead and form the absolute majority. Yes, the JDS has been one regional party that nobody is ignoring as of now, but them going ahead and forming a complete majority is something which even pollsters are saying is, it's not possible at this point of time. But in case if there's a fractured mandate, because out of the polls which has been conducted, 70% of them go ahead and points to a fractured mandate. And in case if there's a fractured mandate, it will be equally responsible for either the BJP or the Congress to be taking support of the JDS. But so far now, the BJP and the Congress, both of them maintaining the fact that they have not given any sort of offers to the JDS party. But the JDS top leader and former Chief Minister of Karnataka, H.D. Kumaraswamy, states that he is being approached by both the parties. But the JDS is clearly, sure that they would also go ahead and get a majority too. So how will the JDS prevent these the blitzkrieg of national leaders who are on a campaigning spree, who are conducting roadshows from the BJP party especially, and how will they make sure that their fortress remains intact is also something that needs to be seen at this point of time.
Yes, and in fact, Prajwal, like you were saying, JDS would definitely play a very important role before and after elections, though all parties are saying that they will not join hands, they will fight alone and they will form the government alone. It remains 13th May is when the writing will be on the wall, and it's all that we're watching out for. And in fact, all eyes also on April 29th, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be in Karnataka to kickstart his campaign, will kickstart his rallies, his series of 20 rallies in Karnataka. We will continue broadcasting these visuals from Hassan.